Hi everyone, welcome to KC Gundam. We're going to be doing our first Gundam build, Gunpla build, and it's going to be the MS-04 BUGU. From the Origin series. And K is going to be building, and I'm C. I'm going to be commentary. Okay, so while my husband gets going on that, I will talk about how he started to like Gundam. He used to watch the show in Korea back in the late 80s, early 90s. And he always wanted to build them, but they were pretty pricey, just like they are now. And his parents basically said no. And instead, he ended up doing lots of studying. He could have been building, but he was studying. And then I am not technically interested in the Gundam, but since he started buying them a couple months ago, I've learned quite a bit about it, which is good because he's had to deal with some of my fandoms. So this is basically him getting me back for that. So this is number 3. This is from the 3rd book from Mobile Suit Gundam, The Origin. And we will be going back to book 1 and book 2 to do a master grade build at some point, because he already did the perfect grade build already. And so we're going to start with this one for the first video, and then we'll go back to book 1, book 2, and do RX 78-2, and do the Jaku Red Comet from book 1, book 2 later on. Master grade build. And so some of the stuff that he's using to build, of course, he has a cutting board, and he has some Tamiya Japanese pliers to cut the pieces out. And then he's going to be using an X-Acto knife or blade that smooths those pieces. And then he has tweezers to pick up the small pieces and to put the stickers on. So who pilots the BUGU is Lieutenant Ramba Ral. He is a pilot for the mobile Gundam suit for Zeon. He was a great adversary to the RX 78-2 and Amuro. And he also did recognize the princess, the sister of Char, who's known as Shayla in the story. And so I suppose I can just talk a little bit about Gundam overall. For people who don't know, Gundam is a Japanese military science fiction mixed media franchise. It has TV shows, movies, manga, novels, video games, and today we're doing a model kit, which is also called Gunpla. It was created by, and excuse me if I butcher this name, Yoshiyuki Tomino, April 7th of 1979, starting with the Mobile Suit Gundam TV series, which spanned for 42 episodes. Tomino had worked on one of the first popular Japanese anime television series before that. You would maybe recognize Astro Boy or Atomic Boy, Tetsuwan Atamu. Tomino actually does a lot of different jobs for the Gundam and uses different pseudonyms for each one. And the rest of the people who work on the show are known collectively as, once again, I apologize if I butcher this name, Hajime Yatate or Yatata. The original name for the Gundam was Freedom Fighter Gunboy or Gunboy. But instead, they decided to combine the word gun with the last syllable of freedom, which is dum. So it was Gundam. But then Tomino changed it to Gundam, D-A-M, because a dam is able to hold back water, just like the mobile suit's gun is able to hold back the enemy. Gundams are large, biped, humanoid vehicles, mecha, controlled by a human in a torso's cockpit. And like you said before, the pilot of this BUGU is Lieutenant Ramba Ral. The first 3 films of the franchise would be number 1, Mobile Suit Gundam, number 2, Mobile Suit Gundam Soldiers of Sorrow, and number 3, Mobile Suit Gundam Encounters in Space. In case you want to look those up and watch that with the first 42 episodes of Mobile Suit Gundam. K is doing a high grade kit right now. High grade kits came out in 1990 and they were replaced by real grade kits in 2010. It's a 1:144 ratio. The next size would be master grade MG, which is a 1:100th ratio, 1995. And the next one is perfect grade PG, 1:60th ratio, out in 1998. There's not many places that you can get Gundam in the United States as far as in stores go, in actual physical stores. We got this from a store called Too Cool. They seem to be located in multiple malls, so maybe there might be one in a mall in your area.